Relegated to second placing on protest. Number 4, Carrara Lad, and number 2, Game Patrol is third. The new numbers 1, 4 and 2, protest upheld. Race number 3 at Moonee Valley. We'll have more details on that shortly. We're coming up to the running of the third event in Sydney this afternoon, and that is time to commence at 1:30. First of all, we'll take a break and be back with you on Grandstand in just a moment. And it is Hunt Club Day out there at Moonee Valley. Have a look at that. The hunting hounds are there and the hunters are there. They're racing in Sydney, so we'll come back to that shortly. Here's that.
Worse for wear with Mainstream and Magic Charger. And Swiftly Carson's rider keen to lead, but going up with it, Parisienne, Outgun, Palace of Dreams and Paver. Then Brown Reason, Knight of India, Dabras back home. A good margin worse for wear, Mainstream and Magic Chargers tailed off around the first corner at the 1500. And Palace of Dreams the inside. Paver in the middle and Swiftly Carson posted 3 deep now. A length and a half to Outgun, getting a good run back behind the speed as they go into the back straight, and then Brown Reason. 3 lengths Parisienne, 2 to Dabras, a length Knight of India, 2 back home, 3 worse for wear, 6 Magic Charger and a length the Mainstream. Along the back 1200 metres to go, and Brown Reason's taken up the running now by 2 lengths on Palace of Dreams. About 3/4 of a length to a length Swiftly Carson, 2 lengths to Outgun, Paver on the outside and 2 Parisienne. Then Dabras on the rails, a good margin Knight of India, back home the inside from worse for wear as they string out. Second last Magic Charger and Mainstream can't stay in touch. Galloping past the 800 metres now, and Brown Reason a bit more than a length. Second placing Palace of Dreams, Swiftly Carson the outside and 2 to Outgun. A length and a half to Dabras and 1 to Paver giving ground, and then back home Parisienne ridden along. Then Knight of India, worse for wear Magic Charger and 15 or 20 lengths to Mainstream. Up to the corner they run, and Brown Reason a length and a half Swiftly Carson, 3 lengths to the Hot Pot Outgun and 2 lengths to Palace of Dreams, and the others headed by Dabras as they swing for home now, and Beatman has Brown Reason bowling along by 2.5 to 3 lengths. Second placing it under the whip too is Swiftly Carson, another 2 lengths to Outgun, and then back home on the outside who's raced past Outgun. Outgun's 1,000 to 1. Now back home is going out after Brown Reason. Forget about Swiftly Carson. It's Brown Reason in front, but back home on the outside is swamping it now, and back home forges away now from Brown Reason, followed by worse for wear and Outgun, but back home is going to win easily. Back home 2 lengths Brown Reason, a distant third worse for wear, followed by Outgun. Then came Parisienne and Dabras, Palace of Dreams, Swiftly Carson, Knight of India, Magic Charger, and the last couple Paver and Mainstream.
Kenny Russell, the successful rider there, and the bubble with Outgun well and truly bursting on the rain-affected going today. Number 4, Back Home, the winner. Second, number 6, Brown Reason. Third, number 9, Worse for Wear. But I think we've all seen Outgun over the last few weeks. It's 1, 4 and 2. Halls $2.45 and $1 Bechamel. Hathor paid 90. Centenary Star 85. Quinella was $3.90, and the trifecta $57.50 after the running of race number 3 at Victoria Park in Adelaide. All right, that Moonee Valley result is now coming up on the numbers 1, 4 and 2. Hallstrong, Jamie Evans the winner. Carrara Lad, Rod Dawkins second, and third placing going to Game Patrol, which was ridden by Kevin Forrester. 1, 4 and 2. The numbers after the protest on race number 3 at Moonee Valley. Hunt Club and 90 cents for the place. Second placing Carrara Lad, 85 cents. Third Game Patrol, 75 cents. Quinella paid $5.95. Trifecta $27.90, and the running double $20.95. That's the official result, race number 3 at Moonee Valley. I see that the hounds have finished their work out there at Moonee Valley, and they're being loaded away now, so I thought we were looking at Olympic Park there for a minute rather than Moonee Valley. Anyway, we'll be coming up with the running of the steeplechase race 4 at Moonee Valley after this break.
The light is on. They're racing. Tyrrell Grey on the inside hopped out quickly. So did Monsis. Stannis further out with Iron Gate. And Brandy for Mum is further out on the track as they balance and come to the first fence. Tyrrell Grey got out very abruptly away from the inside and hampered Iron Gate. And behind them, Sir Pike, and further out, Sir Stannis from Pike's Lane. Over on the inside, Applejack Rabbit. Brandy for Mum is out a little wide early. Further back in the centre, Symbols Image. They're followed by Monsist. Then Tagari over on the inside, Questland. Back behind the field, then out of the straight is Burnt Val from Bar bar the shouting. Last of all is Mr. Spence. Tyrrell Grey is the leader going down to the treble on the Dean Street side on the first round, and Tyrrell Grey coming to this fence, shifted out a little, about 2 or 3 in front. Up into second placing goes Sir Pike, and they're followed in the field by Pike's Lane. Over on the inside, Iron Gate from Sir Stennis as they went over the second. Over the last of the treble down the side on the first lap, and Tyrrell Grey has got out with a nice handy break, about 5 lengths in front. Sir Pike is second, a length into Pike's Lane. 3 or 4 Sir Stennis, a half Iron Gate. 4 lengths to Brandy for Mum, 2 further back than Applejack Rabbit on the inside of Symbol's Image as they go down the back. A long gap then to Monsist. Further back to Gari, Questland, Bar the Shouting, Mr. Spence and Burnt Valve. Over the one at the 1,000-metre mark on the first circuit, and coming to this next one, and Tyrrell Grey measured it well, about 5 lengths in front of Pike's Lane on the inside of Sir Pike. They're about 4 or 5 to Sir Stennis, 2 then to Iron Gate. 8 lengths further back then Brandy for Mum, a good gap in the field, Symbol's Image, and then Applejack Rabbit, Monsist, a gap to Gari, and further back Bar the Shouting. Then on the outside of it would have been Mr. Spence, and well back is Questland, and last of all is Burnt Valve as they come up the side and come up towards this second one on the school side on the first lap, and they're spread out over about 35 lengths here, and it's Tyrrell Grey measured that well, got over it about 8 in front of Pike's Lane. 2 then to Sir Pike, a length Sir Stennis, 3 then to Iron Gate. 6 lengths further back Brandy for Mum, a long gap in the field further is on the inside Applejack Rabbit from Monsist, then a gap to Gary, Symbol's Image, Bar the Shouting. Then came Mr. Spence from Questland, and 5 lengths to Burnt Valve. Back from where they've started into the home straight they come. At about the halfway mark now, around 2,000 to go. Here's the jump in front of the stand, and Tyrrell Grey. Again, he wanted to shift out. He's got a handy break about 6 in front of Pike's Lane on the outside of Sir Stennis, has gone up quickly now to second. And at the judge they race, and the leader Tyrrell Grey about 5 to Sir Stennis, a length into Pike's Lane. Iron Gate getting up on the fence, and they're followed by Sir Pike. 5 lengths further back Brandy for Mum, then Monsist, Applejack Rabbit bumping there with Tagari, then Bar the Shouting, Symbol's Image, Questland. Well back in the field then came Mr. Spence, and tail right off as Burnt Valve. Heading down towards this double again, this treble along the side here, and they've got about 1,700 to go, and the leader is Tyrrell Grey shifting out again, about 2 in front. Now Sir Stennis and Iron Gate are bridging the gap quickly. This leader is running his fences down badly. Tyrrell Grey has got out wide, and Sir Stennis is almost on terms near the rail. Tyrrell Grey has gone down. Tyrrell Grey crashed at that one, and Pike's Lane ran into him and dislodged the rider. So there are 2 of them out, and Sir Stennis and Iron Gate dashed to the front with 5 fences to get over. It's on the outside, Sir Stennis, a length and a half to Iron Gate. 15 lengths then to Sir Pike, followed by Monsist, Bar the Shouting, Tagari. Coming to the double of the 1,000 now. Sir Stennis over it. 2 in front, reaching for the second runner, Iron Gate. He's about a length and a half behind him at the second of the double, and over that, and Iron Gate got into it again. 3 fences out, 800 to go. Sir Stennis got 2.5 to Iron Gate. 20 lengths to Sir Pike, Bar the Shouting, Questland, Monsist, Tagari. Then Applejack Rabbit, and further back then in the field came Symbol's Image. 3 fences out, 750 out. Sir Stennis 2 in front. Again, Iron Gate went through it. 20 lengths further back, Bar the Shouting, and then Questland running on. At the second last fence, 500 to go, and Sir Stennis has dashed away. Sir Stennis is out 5 lengths in front. Looks to have the measure of Iron Gate as they went through the second last. They're about 30 to Questland, getting to third from Bar the Shouting, and then Sir Pike. But Sir Stennis is well out in front now. 1 fence to get over in the chase, and Sir Stennis has gone further ahead, about 15 in front of Iron Gate. About 20 further back, Questland is safely holding third at the moment from Bar the Shouting, but Sir Stennis is on his own, only has to stand up at the last fence with a commanding break. Here he comes, lifts and a beautiful leap, and home he goes. Sir Stennis going to the judge, well clear of Iron Gate and Questland, and Sir Stennis is going to win all the best part of about 18 to 20 lengths over Iron Gate. About 15 away third, just coming into third, Questland. A long gap then to Sir Pike, then Bar the Shouting. A long way back, many lengths back now, is Symbol's Image with Tagari, Applejack Rabbit. Just coming in now, Burnt Valve. And a couple that haven't completed the course are Mr. Spence and Brandy for Mum. There's one that went, of course, Tyrrell Grey, and he dislodged the rider of Pike's Lane. And another one that's riderless up here on the top turn, I think it's Monsist. Monsist apparently has dislodged the rider over the concluding stages of the race. But Sir Stennis has had an easy win here. Number 6, ridden by Michael Patton. Number 6, Sir Stennis, has won by a big margin. Yes, there's the riderless Monsist just coming down past the winning post. Brandy Pike's Lane has been collected by the clerk. And Tyrrell Grey He came to grief along the back of the track. Now the jockey is back on Tyrrell Grey. Back aboard Tyrrell Grey. And
They've just jumped in Brisbane. Here's Wayne Wilson for the third.
Civic Hope and So Presumptive near the inside showing speed, and so is Lord Penn, who's hard-ridden to lead them early. Lord Penn spearing through in the middle, goes to the front from Civic Hope and Cool Nip, So Presumptive. Power Arrow, Char Sun next, then King Piper getting back, James Tradition, and Silver Champagne last of all. Onto the first bend, 800 metres out. Lord Penn a length in front of Cool Nip, a length and a half away third, So Presumptive on the outside of Civic Hope. Power Arrow's a bit deep. One to Silver Champagne picking up ground in the middle. James Tradition on the inside, King Piper dropping out last. They head down the side, 600 metres to go. Lord Penn just in front of Cool Nip. There's about a neck in it at the moment. So Presumptive running third. Power Arrow fourth on the outside. Civic Hope over on the rails, niggled along a little bit. Then Char Sun, Silver Champagne. Then James Tradition and King Piper straightening up, 350 metres to go. Lord Penn kicked away from Cool Nip, leads him almost to length. Civic Hope going for a run on the inside. There's not much room there. He's held up at the moment. Power Arrow, Silver Champagne on the outside. Silver Champagne's coming hard. He's just about got them. Silver Champagne dashed up on the outside, grabbed Lord Penn. Civic Hope getting through late, but the bird's flown. Silver Champagne scooted away. King Piper coming from last. He'll get second. So Presumptive will probably get third, but as they hit it, it's Silver Champagne first, King Piper second, So Presumptive third, and Civic Hope, he didn't really get a proper crack at them in the straight. Then Power Arrow, James Tradition, Lord Penn, Char Sun and Cool Nip last of all.
Numbers 8, 6 and 9 winking at the crowd all the way down the straight, that horse, Silver Champagne, but it's still won. Second placing to King Piper, and third So Presumptive, 8, 6 and 9 as Wayne sees them on race number 3 in Brisbane. $1.80, and third worst for wear, $5.60. Quinella, $35.80, and the trifecta, $3,032.20 on race number 3 in Sydney. The Melbourne result of race 4, and the numbers in the fourth event were 6, 8 and 5. The winner, Sir Stannis, paid $3.35 and $1.20. The second horse, Iron Gate, 85 cents, and third was Questland, $1.40. Quinella, $6.05. Trifecta, $105.05, and the running double, a dividend of $20.90 on race 4 at Moonee Valley. Now, candidates are moving into the stalls for the running of the next event in Adelaide, the Grand National Hurdle. But speaking of jumping action, there was plenty of that going on in the previous event at Moonee Valley. Before they jump in Adelaide, let's have a look at the incident on the Dean Street side of the course. And the grey was jumping a bit raggedly at this stage. And Roy, it looked just a matter of time, the way it hooked the previous two jumps, that it might fall over Tyrrell Grey, and that's what happened.
He certainly did. Watch him go here. He gets too close in, he does a complete somersault, but keep your eyes on his jockey, Harry Green. He hits the ground, he gets up, tries to, he stands up. Now, whether this is good or bad, he sees, turns around, he sees the other horses. Now, you see, he'll put his arms out, and there's another horse run straight into him here. He couldn't get out of the road. Now, there's an old saying that when he's doing a pretty good job dodging them just the same, but and then you see another fall out wide when the grey run back out off the track. Harry did exactly the same in the National when he was riding the good little horse River Amos. He was leading and fell, and he did exactly the same as what he did there today. He got up, turned round and looked at the oncoming horses, and he started dodging like a boxer.
And 110, second King Piper, 150, third So Presumptive, $2.60. Quinella was $26.50, and the trifecta, $600.25. Righto, back to Adelaide. On his right.
Good long run of some 200 of the first hurdles. He lets them go. Highland Ranger just a little awkwardly out of the gates, and one of the best away, Danska from Diamond Zone and Royal Offer showing speed as they work towards the first hurdle along the far side. Mysticado deep on the track. Out there, My Court Jewel as they clear the first one. Then came Little Dav and Highland Ranger, and they were followed then by Down the Line and about 5 away to Our House at the tail of the field. There's not much pace on, but you wouldn't expect to be. And here the leader is Diamond Zone by a half to Danska, and on the outside is Mysticado. Back in behind those Little Dav from My Court Jewel under restraint, so is Royal Offer. 2 or 3 lengths away, then Down the Line about to join Highland Gambler, and about 5 away to Our House, given plenty of time to balance up. Coming to the second hurdle in the big race, and the leader over that one was Diamond Zone. Cleared it nicely. 2 or 3 in front and is running along at his leisure at the moment. In second position came Danska. On the outside, Mysticado, a couple away, Little Dav restrained. My Court Jewel joins it. 2 lengths then to Royal Offer. Another 3 further back in the field to Highland Ranger. Ranger, one away on the outside down the line, and about 8 lengths away then to Our House as they come down the straight the first time. They've got 4 the first time, 3 the last, and Diamond Zane about to measure the first of the quartet, came to it and got over it nicely. From Danska, Mysticado wide, Little Dav the rail, and further back in the field then came My Court Jewel. Royal Offer was next, followed by Highland Ranger, and then a couple of lengths away to down the line, and about 6 away to Our House. Over the second of the quartet and the leader Diamond Zone from Mysticado, Little Dav. Danska third, fourth placing My Court Jewel, the favourite, just poised nicely in about 4th spot. Then Royal Offer as they go over the third one. Then further back behind Royal Offer, Highland Ranger, followed by down the line, who lost ground over that one. And last of all is Our House. Diamond Zone, the leader, at the one in front of the stand. He got into it slightly from Mysticado and Little Dav the outside. Then came My Court Jewel, the favourite, sitting right on their hammer going out of the straight. Royal Offer outside of Danska. Then Highland Ranger, followed by down the line, and Our House is last of all. The ground crew come onto the track to take away the hurdle near the stand, when that leaves them with just 3 to jump the last time round, and this race starting to warm up now as Little Dav takes on the leader Diamond Zone and gets away a couple in front over the Grand Prix crossings. Racing to the far side, Mysticado third. My Court Jewel has travelled beautifully for Harnett. He's found the rail, a length and a half away then to Royal Offer. Then came Danska, followed by down the line, getting going, revved up. Then further back to Highland Ranger, and Our House has dropped right out. To the first along the far side again, and here the leader is Little Dav. He's going okay in the going at the moment. He's 3 in front of Diamond Zone, Mysticado. Back in behind them, My Court Jewel had a beautiful run for Harnett. On the outside, Royal Offer's closing ground with him. They've got 3 lengths in front now of Highland Ranger making a move with down the line, and Danska's rider peeling off the goggles. Over the next one, and here the leader was still Little Dav by a length and a half to Diamond Zone. Third placing, My Court Jewel. He's still getting up on the inside of them. He's ridden at a treat. On the outside, Mysticado. 1 then to Royal Offer, but gee, it's a good race. They've packed right up as they work to the far side, heading to the next hurdle. Then Highland Ranger, followed then by down the line, and last was Danska. Forget about Our House. He's dropping right out. They work on the side of the course. Diamond Zone from My Court Jewel, who's let him go now. My Court Jewel races up to Diamond Zone, and the favourite looking powerful. 2 lengths away then to Royal Offer, followed by Little Dav. Mysticado's gone around the outside down the line, then Highland Ranger, and they were followed by Danska, but on the side at the 1,000-metre mark, it's My Court Jewel tackling the leader Diamond Zone. In third position, well back to Royal Offer. They were followed further back by Little Dav, and on the outside down the line, then came Highland Ranger from Mysticado and Danska, but they're not in the race as they go to the 800-metre mark, and the favourite Nick Harknett starts to rev him up. My Court Jewel, he's got well clear of in second placing Diamond Zone, about 8 lengths away to Royal Offer, another 6 or 8 lengths away to Highland Ranger, and then down the line they're slugging in the going. My Court Jewel drifts away towards the centre panel as they come down now to the third last. He's a couple in front of Diamond Zone, who's sticking on gamely. Royal Offer runs to third, and further back in the field, then down the line, Highland Ranger. They can hardly walk some of these. Over that one back in the field, Little Dav, Mysticado, Danska, but My Court Jewel only has to stand up for mine at the last 2. He came to the second last one, jumped it beautifully. Diamond Zone hooked it from behind. Royal Offer's making a race of it for second with him. He'll get up for second, Royal Offer, I reckon. But to the last one, My Court Jewel has jumped beautifully, and he clears the last without any worries whatsoever. Royal Offer runs to second from Diamond Zone, who can't go on, then Highland Ranger, and further back to down the line, but this looked a good thing on paper, and it's trotted in. A powerful win in the Power Place National by My Court Jewel. He's won it by a dozen lengths, Royal Offer. Then further back came third Diamond Zone, Highland Ranger. They were followed then by down the line, and then the Weary Brigade, Little Dav, Danska and Mysticado, and Our House has been pulled up.
6 and 5, the numbers there, as called by Ron. 1, 6. Here are the pictures, and here's it.
To begin, Tap the Till came out well, and so did Jour La Partie. And Raffalini's rider trying to find a posse, and here's Regal Shower hunting up on the inside. As they settle down, Regal Shower is just in front of Tap the Till, and Billy Asset caught 3 deep, followed closely by Classic Hand, Raffalini eastward in that pack of horses, and so too is Ras Flyer. A length further back is Northern Realm as they sort themselves out. Now coming to the side, Tap the Till at the 800, just in front now from Regal Shower, Billy Asset next, and then comes Ras Flyer eastward. Jour La Partie and Raffalini shuffled back, and then comes Northern Era on the inside, or Northern Realm, a length Classic Hand, and then Track Record and Chez Paris last. 500 to go now, and Regal Shower in front from Billy Asset. Tap the Till dropping off a little, blunder there, followed by Jour La Partie, Ras Flyer eastward, Classic Hand, Northern Realm, and then Raffalini, Track Record and Chez Paris. They straighten up now, and Regal Shower shows the way. Billy Asset on the outside is second, battling on tenaciously. quickly. On the inside, here's Northern Realm getting the run through, and then Ras Flyer down to the 200 metres, and Billy Asset out after. On the inside of him, Regal Shah. Billy Asset and Regal Shah from Northern Realm and eastward. Billy Asset on the outside, Regal Shah. Billy will not give in. He's coming at Regal Shah, and he's made it. Billy Asset, what a great horse. He beat Regal Shah. Third is a photo, Northern Realm with Chez Paris and Ras Flyer. Then came Eastwood, Classic Hand, Raffaellini, Track Record, and Jour Le Petit, last of the main bunch. Tap.
1, 7 and a photo. The winner, number 1, Billy Asset. Second placing going to 7, Regal Shower. And the judge calling for a photo for third between Chez Paris, Ras Flyer and Northern Realm. 1, 7 and a photo on race 4 in Sydney, the top weight successful. Now in the...
Signal given. Lights on. Racing. Came out in a pretty good line too. Light Show out wide, and Search and Bailiwick have begun well with Nakundra, and further out is Borussia. Back on the inside, Ravita settling down from long range. They're followed by Bullinatasi, and Blitzkrieg is last of all. 1,350 metres to go, and Bailiwick went up on the outside to just have it set in front of Nakundra. Search went up third, and they're followed further out by Light Show. As they go into that turn, 12.50 out, Bailiwick led. Crossed over to lead by only about a head now to on the outside, Light Show, a length and a half, Nakundra. Search out 3 deep, and back in the middle there is Borussia getting its head up in the air. A length further back, long range, followed by Ravita. Out 3 deep on the outside of them would have been Bullinatasi, and Blitzkrieg is very wide. At the 8.50, Bailiwick by 3/4, Light Show second. Nakundra's got into the box seat over on the inside now of Search, who's gone up third. Fourth, Nakundra. Fifth, Borussia. Then long range, Bullinatasi and Blitzkrieg very deep, and Ravita back on the inside. 700 metres to go. Bailiwick down on the inside, a neck in front of Light Show. Ahead then to Search on the outside, starting to run on pretty well. He's gone up to put pressure on them now. Search going a fair way from home. Hit the lead now, got a half to Light Show. Bailiwick back on the inside, then Borussia. Nakundra trying to get out, and 4 lengths further back, Ravita long range, Bullinatasi and Blitzkrieg. He went for home on Search nearing the turn. Light Show battling on. They're 3 lengths in front of Nakundra, getting to third from Borussia, and then came Bailiwick. Search a neck in front, Light Show kicking back. When they turn, 2.50 out, 3 lengths further back than Nakundra, Borussia. Search about a half in front. Now he drew a length in front with 150 to go. He's got a one, I'd say, Search. He's dashing away from Light Show, Nakundra and Borussia, and Search is coming away. Search will win the money by 3 lengths. Second, Light Show, a length and a half away. Third, Nakundra. Then Borussia, Bullinatasi, Bailiwick. Then long range from Ravita, and tailed right off is Blitzkrieg, the last runner in. The winner of the 5th event for the day, Search, number 5. Dashed to the front, fair way from home at the 600 metre mark, but got a good lead when they got down to the 200. Won pretty easily here. Number 5, Search, ridden by Jay Didham. Second placing to 3, Light Show, M. Clark. And third placing to number 2, Nakundra, ridden by Art Dawkins, 5, 3 and 2.
5 and 65, My Court Jewel. $1.65 for Royal Offer. $1 for Diamond Zone. Quinella was $6.05. Trifecta $32.30. Previous event in Sydney, race 4, the numbers there were 1, 7 and number 8, Northern Realm got third in the photo. 1, 7 and 8, and correct weight, Billy Asset, 120 and 70. Regal Shower got second, 3.15. Third was Northern Realm, which paid $1.40. Quinella was $19.25. Trifecta on the 4th in Sydney, $205.50. So that brings you up to date with Adelaide and Sydney. And of course, was 3 Light Show and third, number 2, Nakundra. And the winner paid $1.80 and 70 cents. Search. Second, Light Show paid $75, and third, Nakundra, $1. Quinella, $3.55. Trifecta, $32.70, and the running double, $10.20. Numbers 5, 3 and 2 on race 5 at Moonee Valley. The extra double this afternoon on races 3 and 5. The first leg winner on protest, number 1, Hallstrong, no substitute required. The second leg winner was the sub number 5, Search. Extra double on the numbers 1 and 5, a dividend of $8.75. And here's Wayne.
Dream On and Sen Lane, they stand up well. Sen Lane speedy. Valley of Kings, ready. Racing this time near the inside, Dream On began only fairly. Busk missed it, dropped back last. Valley of Kings didn't begin all that well. He's about 4th last on settling down. Sen Lane going quickly with Lord Burham and Galactic Gypsy in the early part. Centaur racing up to be fourth on the outside of Dream Isle. Holiday Magic, Valley of Kings. Heading back in the field is Another Munda, then Canvas Lad, Citation, and Buskers last of all, 15 lengths from the lead. Onto the first bend, just short of 800 to go, and it's Sen Lane by a length and a half. Moving up to second on the outside, Galactic Gypsy and Lord Barham is a neck away third. Wonder Centaur's travelling strongly, followed by Valley of Kings. He's out fairly deep, but he's picking up ground, moving up on the outside of Another Munda. Over on the rails is Dream Isle, Wonder Canvas Lad, Holiday Magic, Busk and Citation. Onto the home turn, 450 metres to go. Sen Lane joined by Galactic Gypsy on the outside, and they're the joint leaders as they straighten up. Galactic Gypsy's poked his nose in front of Sen Lane. Centaur a length and a half away third, then Lord Barham. Valley of Kings pulled to the outside, then Another Munda. Galactic Gypsy in front, 200 metres out. Sen Lane's kicking again. Centaur popped the big question on the outside. He's running them down. Sen Lane fights back on the inside. Sen Lane, Centaur the outside. Cetacean's flying home. Look at the run that he's got. He's got the split in the middle. He grabbed them and beat them. Blimey, what a run. Citation has got up to score. Fado second and third. It's between Valley of Kings, who flashed at them on the outside, Centaur and Sen Lane on the inside. Next in was Busk, followed home by Galactic Gypsy, Holiday Magic, then Dream Hot, Another Munda, Lord Barham and Canvas Lad last of all.
Well, that came home as they would have just joined in. Number 6, Citation, absolutely flying home to win. Second placing will probably go to number 1, Valley of Kings on the outside, and probably Centaur in third position. So it should be 6, 1 and 12, but Wayne sees them 6 and a photo on race 4. King's second, 80 cents. Third, Centaur, $1.20. Quinella, $9.95. Trifecta, $189.15. 6, 1 and 12 after race number 4 in Brisbane.
On the inside, it was Military Attache jumping cleanly, going up smartly, looking for the lead and getting at Barkham. Then comes Hasty Miss and Brits Kingdom. Latest Word Reaction caught wide, as is Grillette. Then Prince Toranaga, followed by Kentucky Drummer St. Tristram, and dropping out to the tail of proceedings, Rosnat. Up to the first corner, 1,600 metres ahead of them, and Barkham leads a length reaction. Hasty Miss on the inside is travelling third as they wheel into the back straight. Grillette on the outside, then Kentucky Drummer, followed by Brits Kingdom, Military Attache. Out fairly deep is St. Tristram working down the back section. Then Latest Word, Prince Toranaga, second last. Rosnat last, about 10 from the lead as they head along past the 1,200 metres, and Barkham shows the way, 1 length on reaction. A similar margin away third is Hasty Miss on the inside of Grillette, just over a length coming Kentucky Drummer. The inside, Brits Kingdom from St. Tristram, and then Latest Word, Military Attache, 2.5. Prince Toranaga is a long way out of his ground, and last of all being Rosnat. As they race towards the 800 metres, and Barkham setting up the pattern. His breakers a little over a length on reaction, then Hasty Miss and Grillette. One further back, Brits Kingdom, ridden along by Jono. The outside taken by Kentucky Drummer. Then comes Latest Word and Military Attache. St. Tristram, second last being Prince Toranaga, who's hopelessly entrenched, and Rosnat on the outside. At the 500 as they travel to the home corner, Barkham 2 lengths reaction. On the outside, third is Kentucky Drummer, 1 Grillette, and then comes Hasty Miss and a length Latest Word, followed by Brits Kingdom, and Prince Toranaga's back to last. Around the corner, Barkham in front, a length and a quarter clear on Kentucky Drummer, who goes now about 3/4 of a length from the leader, and they're a mile in front of reaction. And then Grillette, Prince Toranaga on the extreme outside, but Kentucky Drummer strode to the lead, and the duff booted away aboard Kentucky Drummer, pulls the whip on it. It's 2 Barkham. Prince Toranaga coming home from a mile back. Kentucky Drummer's very weary, but so are the others. Barkham and Prince Toranaga battle out miners, but Kentucky Drummer will win. Kentucky Drummer